with me.
I'll have this drink, or maybe three. I'll have this drink.
And everybody's drinking with me.
I'll have this drink, or maybe three. I'll have this drink. Everybody's drinking with me. Shut down, leave alone. We have nobody else. Shut down, leave alone again. Shut down, leave alone. We have nobody else. Shut down, leave alone again. Come sit with me, come sit with me, come sit with me.
Pretty baby, won't you sit down?
Come sit with me, come sit with me, come sit with me.
Pretty baby, won't you sit down?
You have this drink, this one's on me, this one's for free.
Everybody's drinking on me.
You have this drink, this one's on me, this one's for free. Everybody's drinking on me. Shut down, leave alone. We have nobody else. Shut down, leave alone again. Shut down, leave alone. We have nobody else. Shut down, leave alone again. It's softer now, I'm softer now, I'm softer
This
now.
party's closing down, let's head out.
It's softer now, I'm softer now, I'm softer
This
now.
party's closing down, let's head out.
It's not that late, we'll find something. It's not that
It's
late,
really not that late.
it's not that late, we'll find something. It's not that late, it's only 3 a.m. Shut down, leave alone. We have nobody else. Shut down, leave alone again. Shut down, leave alone. We have nobody else. Shut down, leave alone again. lights on.
Open the Poppin Off doors.
Tim Pratt.
I'm sorry.
Danny Otto.
I'm afraid I can't do that.
You know what
What's
it
the
is.
problem?
I think you know what the problem is just as well as I do.
What are you talking about?
Tim Pratt.
This is too important for me to allow you to jeopardize it.
This is good.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Tim Pratt.
This is good. That's good.
Ready?
Welcome into Poppin' Off.
You weren't ready.
Danny Otto. I knew you weren't ready. That's why I asked.
Or was I?
Jesus.
Or was
Joining
I?
with me tonight, the one, the only Megatron.
Hi.
50 Shades
am
of
here.
Craig.
You could be anywhere doing anything. Thank you for being here. Doing us.
And that's it. That's all. No one else is here.
Oh. Yeah, that's
Aw.
it. That's it. You know who we don't have?
Kidding.
We don't have a very special guest.
We don't have one of our
One of our favorite people who was here before!
awesome friends from the show.
Renes Rivera!
Hi.
Hi.
Jesus.
Hi, that's me,
I
guys.
can't help it. I love this
Hello.
guy.
Yeah.
Can't help it. I love him.
What's up?
I love
How,
him.
how you been?
Can't help it.
Loved.
I mean, you're in a lot better
Dude,
mood now
we
that we
love
found
you.
your watch.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I didn't find it, but that your watch was
we
found.
we found it
Yes.
as a
Yeah.
people.
Collectively. The hotel staff.
The universe.
found your watch.
The hotel staff.
Well, he comes walking in and he's like, "Oh yeah, everything's cool." And then all of a
That's-
sudden he
that's
puts
what it
on
sounded
he
like.
puts on the
That's
nano
exactly-
gauntlet.
That's exactly what you
He
said.
puts on the Iron Man gauntlet,
Mhm.
and he's like,
That's
"Oh,
a,
this is so
that's
much
a
fun."
terrible gesture.
And then all of a sudden he takes it off and he like drops it on the table and all this stuff gets knocked over and he goes,
Oh man, yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, I forgot about that.
"Hey, I lost my watch."
yeah.
I don't know what happened.
I lost my watch.
Exactly
But I mean,
like
if-
that. Spot on
Just like that.
impersonation of him.
If Renes is not anything, he is not a bull in a china shop. Meaning,
Oh.
that's exactly what he is.
Anyway,
He's a rhino in a china shop.
we're hoping he's a
Rhino in a
China
chino.
Yeah, yeah.
show. Now that Spider-Man is back where he
Oh,
belongs.
they were trying to give me some love. I was like, yes,
Oh,
let's do it. I was like,
absolutely.
oh, see, that's why I
Oh, I
didn't
thought
do
you
that.
guys were going to
Always.
arm wrestle. Can we hug wrestle?
Oh,
Well, that's all you.
Yeah, I'm going to hug wrestle
You can
Renes
take
later.
you can take on Renes. I
I
don't want
will
any
lose,
part.
but it's not about the winning or the losing. It's about the sport
friendship
of
you
it.
make.
No, it's just about the doing of it. Sometimes you just got to hug fight, man.
yeah.
So-
I've been in plenty hug fights.
Have
Trust
you?
me. Yeah.
Minus hug fighting. We have a lot of stuff to get to. That's gonna blow all over the place. We have a lot of stuff to get to tonight, and so very little time.
Okay.
Renes is gonna be here the entire episode.
Thank
so
God.
guys,
Thank
I'm gonna ask
God.
this in advance.
I didn't know that.
Anybody? Yeah, now you know.
Yeah, that's great.
If you have any questions for Renes, put them in the chat. We'll check on the commercial breaks. Get him some questions.
Yeah.
See what we can do. I don't have any.
We'll ask him right to his face.
That's why I'm here.
He's here in person.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Can you touch
Can't-
him?
Nice.
That means he can't like
I can't
disconnect
touch
and
him.
say he had a bad signal or something when he
Just
Skyped
freeze,
in that
just
one
like,
time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you could do that.
I mean, you could try it.
Yeah.
I guess it would work.
We-
I'd
yeah.
still ask you questions though.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Do we have a,
There's a way around
what's
that.
with the new Stan Lee thing in the background?
Isn't that awesome?
That's amazing.
That's one of the
wow.
things that we got from Comic-Con that we'll be talking about. They had a whole bunch of different
Can I
ones. But
can
this
I
is-
just take one moment to say something?
What's up?
So I know, Danny, that you were there,
I was.
and I love you, and you know how much I love you. We have a Facebook friend anniversary to prove it, but we'll get to that. But
I said we have so much. to get to.
Thanos and Megatron absolutely killed Comic-Con.
Can I say what my favorite
Dude,
part was?
I was
though?
on set just 1 sec. I was on set all weekend, and all that kept happening was like doodly doot, doodly doot, doodly doot, doodly doot. I was like, "Oh, new subscriber, new subscriber, new subscriber." And then I text Megatron. I was like, "You are killing it," and she goes, "Who dis?"
Who's this? I didn't have his phone number.
Wow.
We've only ever messaged each other on
I know.
Facebook. I didn't have your
but then-
cell
but then I
phone
was, like,
number.
killing it, you guys.
Who's this?
The whole reason I brought it up, you guys killed it. Thank you.
Thanks. It was a lot of
so-
fun.
Thank you so much.
Here was
you.
my favorite part.
Hmm?
So Megatron would be looking at something at a booth, and Dan would just turn to me and go, "You want to just walk away?"
See if she can find us.
I mean, like,
No, this is
Let's
just
go,
life
man.
with Danos in
like,
general.
let's
You
just
go
go.
shopping anywhere with him, you turn around and he's just gone.
Oh, that makes
Like
sense.
I'm always like, ugh, I gotta call him and figure out where he is.
Dan would just be like, "Yeah, let's just go."
Like,
I'm in the food court.
like at GameStop, I have to call him and figure out where he is. It's like obnoxious. Well, okay, that's a smaller store,
So anyway,
but
I was like,
Target.
We don't have a lot of
GameStop.
time. We got a commercial break
Everywhere.
in a second. But I want to do the pop of the night just so that we can get that out of the way.
Yes.
Because there's so much stuff to talk.
Is it Renes?
Renes is the
Renes
pop
is
of the
the
night.
pop of the
We
night.
need a
This is
pop.
not actually.
That's not a
Renes.
pop?
It's really
That's a real
pop.
Renes. No, that's a pop.
That's a pop.
That's totally a pop. Look
Yeah.
at it.
Yeah,
Pop of the
great.
night.
Anyway, but
No, that's a human.
in addition to Renes, the pop of the night
Oh man.
is and I have to give a huge shout out to Sully.
Holy shit.
To Sully from Funko.
Did he give us that?
He gave us this.
Sully,
we
I love
we were
you,
in the
man.
booth. Not only did he tweet out a photo of me and Danos on all of the original Funko
Did he?
social medias, which was insane. But also we're holding this for
Sully.
the photo, and that's all I thought it was gonna be. And he goes, Sully turns to me and goes, "You can have that one."
He's such a good guy.
So it is.
He is
It is
such a good
Marty
guy.
supposed to be
McFly
telling
in
that
the,
story
in,
on
in the
the air?
radiation
Probably
suit.
not. But nobody's watching.
Marty
Sorry,
McFly
Sully.
in the radiation suit. Tim downstairs has never seen Back to the Future. And I'm
What?
calling him out for that. He
Wait a
thought
minute,
This was
is
a
that
Power
true?
Ranger.
What?
Yes.
So mad.
He
Hold
thought
on.
this was a Power Ranger.
So my
With
best
sneakers?
my best friend and the dude that I live in the same apartment with
Yes.
has never seen.
He's
So
never
you have a
seen
mission, Greg.
Single.
You need to sit him down.
single Back to the Future.
Listen,
That's
I will come
weird.
over
Honestly, I don't like
and
that.
force
You're gonna
you two
have
to
to.
sit
He
down.
Thought that was a Power
You're
Ranger.
gonna have to. 'Cause
I
that's
worked on that
ridiculous.
movie studio set for like 4 years. I can tell you all the stories too.
Oh,
We're gonna hear all
like a
those stories
special
during
episode.
the break. You guys are gonna hear commercials. Stay tuned.
Yeah!
We'll be back, and maybe if you're lucky, we'll tell some of those.
we do
stories
need
on
a
the air.
thing for the commercials.
Yeah.
We keep talking about
I know. We should have like a little side camera.
Yep.
Oh, you mean like actual commercials?
Stay tuned. We'll be
Yeah,
back right after this.
it. No, I mean what we talk about.
Oh.
It's popping off.
I want to call him Alex Boob because he told me when we called him, he said I can call him Alex Boob.
Is it true what Danny just said?
Yeah, you could call me Boob.
Okay, cool. All right, well, dope.
Since growing up, everyone calls me Boobs or Booby.
I'm in on that.
Shows a lot of confidence, and I like
See,
it.
and it's really weird because growing up with the name Peter, everyone just called me Dick.
I call you that for a different reason.
Watch live and on demand at youtube.com/poppinoffshow. It's popping off.
The execs at Netflix tell the actors that are promoting their stuff that's going to Netflix that they want to stay away from the terms binge watching.
Didn't they coin the term binge watching? Isn't that like what they're known for?
Right, but they want to stay away from binge watching, the term binge
They
watching.
want to go to
Why?
what? Like Netflix and chilling?
But they want to get away from it because it has a negative connotation to it. You have to figure anything binge is just associated with binge drinking and binging anything.
But now, when I think of binge, I don't even think of binge drinking, I just think of binge watching.
Watch live on the FNTSY YouTube stream.
I'm just playing.
This band?
Huh? Yeah. Who's this?
Over Star Chef.
I've never heard of them.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna show you so much stuff now.
You better.
Welcome to Poppin' Off. I am Danny. I love that. I am Danny Otto. Joining with me tonight, the one, the only Megatron.
Hi.
50 Shades of Greg.
Shout the F out to Jason at Street Team Studios. Sponsoring the hat, mofo. That's
I
my
noticed,
boy.
All right.
I noticed
That
I
is
didn't
my
get a
boy.
hat.
Jason
I
at
didn't-
Street Team. Check it out. Street Team
I didn't-
Studios.
I didn't
boom,
get a hat.
boom, boom.
Hats don't fit me.
Moving on.
Me either.
Oh, come
We're
on.
together. We're together. Share that.
Oh.
How
Wow.
we high five.
Wait, that's great, and I love it. But I'm going to need to have some recognition for the fact that we are not Facebook friends yet.
Wait, what?
How are you guys not?
We
Facebook
just had our
friends?
Facebook friend anniversary.
We did.
It's a big deal for
Well, you guys should
1
become
year.
It's a
Facebook
big
friends
deal for me.
today
We
so that
will.
your new Facebook friend anniversary will be the
Oh,
same.
the same. You have to before midnight.
Yeah, yeah.
Before
Before
midnight.
Done.
Because then it'll
We're
all be
doing
the
it.
same.
Done.
Yep.
So like
And then
next year it'll
1
be
year from now, we
We
all
got
have
this.
to meet up here.
Because we all know,
I'm down. I'm down.
like, Renes is not going to be on the show 1 year from now. He totally is.
No, exactly. What I'm saying is exactly 1
Friend
year
of the
from
yeah,
now.
for like season 2,
My favorite.
right?
Yeah.
Like season 3 at this
Or
point.
3.
Yeah.
But you know why it's 1 year from now, right?
I thought it was in okay.
Tell me.
Because we met for New York City Comic Con.
Oh,
That was
that's
the
right.
first time I met you.
See, I didn't put that together.
Ever. That's the first time I
did
met
not.
you, T, or Tim. First
Oh,
time.
boy.
So we
One
added
out
each
of
other-
3 ain't bad.
We added each other over the weekend.
Yeah.
And yeah, so New York City Comic Con was the 1-year anniversary of all this entire team.
And now
getting
Renes is
together.
in on it.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Look what Comic Con has done.
So many nice
Aw.
things.
Everything for
This
so many
segment-
people.
It's brought people together.
This segment's
Oh,
all about you,
okay.
buddy.
Let's talk
I'm just
about
like-
you.
There's nothing to talk about.
Look, I follow you on Instagram. There's a lot of stuff
Wait,
to talk
what?
about, buddy. Buddy.
I don't run that account. What? That's not mine.
Well, whoever I
It's like
talk
I
to
hire
on
a
your
social
Instagram
media
is,
manager to
like,
do that
best
for me.
friends with me, so like, I'm gonna need the number of that person because we hang out. But no, what have you've been up to a lot of stuff.
Yeah, I've been busy.
You've been very busy.
I like to think that. It's a good thing to be busy though.
Yeah,
you know?
absolutely.
Yeah, I was shooting in North Carolina, Wilmington, North Carolina. I was shooting Hulu's new show, Reprisal.
We have a clip for that.
Let's see it.
Before guys, do we have that clip
May
ready?
we?
Yes.
There's some men downtown. But you keep hanging around. Have you heard of the Banished Brawlers? If lightning never catches you, I'm gonna need you to find me a crew sooner than we thought.
And these guys are your brother's gang.
What do you plan to do? Tie up some loose ends.
Man, I didn't see this coming.
But everyone in the world is in this.
So, guys, what you missed during the airing of that was Renes goes, I'm in all of these scenes.
But not in the trailer.
Not in the cuts
On the
from the trailer.
other side
And I
of
told
the
Maybe
him,
I'm surprised. I'm
watched
surprised.
I watched it at least 3 to 5 times just looking for like a snippet of you that I was going to include in it. And I couldn't
They're saving me. They're saving
the
my
best
reveal.
for
Yeah.
the real
That's what I
episode.
like to think. I like,
So how has this been? I mean,
it's been really good. It's been, I said this before about The Gifted, but this show has been my favorite cast and crew.
Really?
Because I started with them in the pilot.
Yeah, but you've done this since The Gifted, so you're allowed to say that.
Yeah.
This is your new favorite.
Yeah, this is my new favorite. Yeah, absolutely. But I clicked with the cast. The crew is so cool. Like I'm friends with these people. It's more than just see you at work. I've actually hung out with them and we text and stuff. So like, it's really cool. It feels like a family.
Very cool.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
how many episodes at a time did you guys film?
There's only 10 episodes this season.
Okay.
And they're all dropping on December 6th.
Oh, so we can watch all of
You can binge
Okay,
it on
cool.
December 6th
So they're
on
gonna put
Hulu,
the whole
guys.
season out.
December 6th on Hulu.
'Cause sometimes
Reprisal.
Hulu does
December
the
6th
one
Hulu.
episode a week.
Yeah,
but
like they did with 11/22
Handmaid's Tale,
63.
That was a
right?
good series. too.
Right? God.
I love that book.
Yeah, Hulu has great original series. So there's
Yeah.
a lot of shine
All
on
I'm
this
saying
series.
is that
Yeah, it's
when
a
I
great
read,
cast too.
Everyone
Awesome.
is in it. That's what Greg was shouting the whole
Yeah, no,
time.
Everyone is in it.
Yeah.
yeah, they got that guy from The Gifted too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Right.
that guy from
and
The
that
Gifted,
Got
I hear
Ham
he's
show?
amazing.
Yeah, I mean-
Wasn't he on Gotham too? Got Ham.
Oh, he was.
What's his
got
name?
Him.
Renes?
Yeah, whoa.
Renes?
Something like that sometimes.
Renes Rivera?
Yeah, that one, that guy.
That's it.
I think
love
he's
that
Greek
guy.
or something. Like
He's good.
He's all right. You know what it is? He's likable. That's all it is.
Likable.
So how? Oh, sorry. Go on.
You want to go first?
I want you
No,
both.
it's just, you were saying like how fast was the production schedule? Like how long did it take to do each episode? Was this like did they take their time with it, or was it a pretty fast schedule?
I know the pilot took a while because they had a hurricane last year.
Oh wow, yeah.
Yeah. But I think we're shooting a new episode. It felt like every week,
Oh wow, okay.
but it could be 8 days.
For
you know, so-
an hour-long drama, right?
Yeah.
So you did like all 10.
I did a lot.
You can't tell it.
No.
You're on like a
I love
strict
this.
NDA.
You're like,
I
No,
love
I
this.
really am. I'm on, like I signed a contract for A&E Studios and,
Right.
and
It's
all
okay.
that.
We'll blur your face.
Oh,
Yeah, that'll work.
We'll like dub over Greg's voice, just saying
That'll
everything
work.
that you're
That'll
saying.
work. That'll work.
yeah.
No, but so you guys really did like all click together because you were down there the whole.
Yeah, I was there for some quite
Amount
some
of time.
Yeah. And no, it was just really cool, man. I got to be. I play. I could say this, Gary the Ghoul. He's
Great
one
name.
he's one of the leaders of the happiness
name.
schools.
So that was my question that I was gonna ask before you. But so for anyone who hasn't seen the trailer, anyone who hasn't looked into the show itself, can you give us just a quick synopsis of what what it is, what we
It's
can.
so unique, and it's hard to, like, man. Josh Corbin, the creator / writer, said it best, and I can't quote him right now, but
Because Oscar gave us a shot.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
That's
It's woo.
Cheers to Oscar.
Power
Always
Rangers,
that
right?
shot.
No. It's a revenge show. See, I can't say too much without,
What's the sort of general genre?
See,
You can't even say that.
No,
Is it
I
just,
can't.
like,
It's not that I
really...
can't say it.
From the
It's
trailer,
just,
I mean, it's all over the place.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
all over the place in the
It's-
best ways possible.
it's-
Like that's what's really cool.
yeah.
about it.
Its timeline is like ambiguous. It's like you don't know if it's in the 50s. You don't know if it's
Oh, I
in the
love
80s.
that. It's
You don't know if
very
it's in
vague.
the 2000s and stuff. Yeah,
I
and
do
Love
like
that.
shows like that because then you can
Yeah.
kind of get into like the
Mhm.
entire universe. It's not like, oh well, that was weird because that's the early 2000s and I remember that.
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
Yeah,
So,
I like that.
Yeah, you can't honestly. You don't know when it is.
very
I love that.
Yeah, there's like 80s hairs with 50s clothing,
Ooh.
and vice versa. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
Clever.
No, I love
Yeah.
it when a show believes in the intelligence of their audience enough to kind of
That's
not
rare.
feed them all of the answers.
Yes.
Totally rare.
So it leaves some room to being able to debate and be like, oh, but then this felt like that. And
Yep.
I love those kinds of shows.
As always, I agree with Megatron.
as always.
I mean, pretty much. I went back and watched the episodes from the last week. I was constantly agreeing with her, so I'm just going with it.
So, who did you? Now you said you clicked with a lot of people on set, a lot of the cast. Who was like your favorite person to hang out with? Not even to actually work with on screen. I just mean like just to be around.
Oh, man, that's hard, man.
No, I
Emma
got
Stone.
the hard question.
I wish, like I said,
I know that about you.
One day.
I'm still
Why,
working
why did
on
I sound
that.
like an evil cartoon character
that
from
was
the
good.
80s?
No, but I was.
One day I'll get you.
I feel like I was holding a tiny dog.
Yeah.
I needed to.
No, oof, man. I really, man, I don't know, man. They're all like just chill people. Like I love talking to them. I can. Oh man, there's Blake Perlman. There's Madison Davenport. Blake. Oh my God, Blake Shelton.
Blake Shelton, you meant Ron Perlman.
Yeah,
Ron Perlman.
No, Blake
and-
Perlman. Blake Perlman.
Oh, really?
Is, yeah, she's an actress.
And Ron Perlman.
Yeah.
Ah.
I didn't
You're
get
talking
to. I
about
didn't
Blake
get.
Sheldon from
We're
The Voice
always doing
also.
No,
harmonies.
there's Blake Shelton, who's an
What we
actor.
do.
Just need to add a third of a.
Yeah.
You should get in on this.
Mina Masood.
Oh, yeah.
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 Like I bonded. He's a good dude, real good dude.
Yeah.
You know. So I just everyone.
I really like Ron Perlman. Like recently, there are people who have kind of, I don't know, I guess like justified their existence for me recently. Because now Megatron, forgive me for saying this. I know you always get mad when I say it. Actors, and now I have to ask Renes. Renes, I'm disclaiming ahead of time. Actors are crazy people.
They are.
They're crazy.
They are. They're really weird.
Crazy
They're weird.
people.
Yeah.
What about voice acting?
Ron,
I mean,
no,
yeah.
voice actors are very normal.
Okay.
But Ron Perlman, he is a political activist, and he is amazing. It was the same thing that happened with Captain America. At first, I was like, Captain America, whatever. He's like everyone else. But then he comes out and he starts making statements that I really appreciated. Just like political stuff where you're like, he could get in trouble for that. But he's saying something that means something to him.
Right.
It's important to him. That says something to me because actors, as crazy as you guys are, you understand that like you heard me. You understand that like at any moment it can be taken away from you.
Oh yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But I love
But
that you
he
said that
still
as if
comes
you
out.
aren't an actor.
I know.
You're like, as crazy as you guys are.
No,
you guys are. No, you
He's
guys
making
are.
a statement for like
Yeah.
for the common folk like me.
Oh, yeah.
The common folk.
The rest of the
Yeah, the
people
common
in
folk
this-
who has a band.
The rest
Okay.
of the people.
Anyway,
in the
let's bring it back.
studio-
I
Yeah,
have a
should we
question
get
kind
back
of
on
following,
track?
following
By the way,
up
my
on
pen got
that.
Signed.
What?
I didn't know if you knew that.
Ooh.
Yeah.
What?
I mean, sorry, it was loud.
No, do the handshake. Do the hand slap the way you did it
ooh.
before. I love
Just the
that
holding,
one.
This
just
feels
the
right.
long
It's
hold.
great.
Feels
Embrace
right.
it. There you go.
I love
Wow.
this.
There you
Just
go.
I feel like
seems
I'm
right.
intruding on a
Good for
private
you.
moment.
You're not. What were you saying?
Everyone
I'm
is.
sorry.
No, I just had a follow-up question kind of that. Now, I know when I've worked on shows, I always love to try to be on set as much as possible. Like if they're like, "Oh, you can go back to your trailer." I'm like, "Do I have to? Can I stay? Can I watch these other actors work?" Because it's kind of an unprecedented unprecedented opportunity to watch these incredible actors do their work.
Yeah.
Was there anything that you got to observe that was exciting for you, or an actor's process that was really cool to take in that you loved?
I did watch Abigail, and I really liked the way she just did what she did. It doesn't matter what scene. She made it so real and private, even though there were like tons of crew around. She made it like there was just like a personal, intimate conversation, which it should be. But but the way she did it, I was like, oh my god, this seems so real. I was like, oh, just staring in Video Village and stuff, and
that's great.
Yeah, so that was like cool to watch, and then. Some of the guys listen to songs to get them going and whatever.
Okay.
Yeah, Rodrigo, he likes to focus on his music and stuff, so I don't ever bother him. Sweetheart guy. Ooh, that one was dropped. I'm in that bad.
No, this is great.
Yeah.
I love that.
All right, we're gonna continue with you.
All right.
Cheers.
Woo.
Cheers. To the next step.
Cheers. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers across the room.
We're gonna go to a commercial break. We're going to talk about more stories from the Back to the Future set with Megatron during the commercial break. You guys are going to...
I'm not that old.
You guys are going to listen to the commercials. And then we're going to be right back here, and we're going to talk about more Renes stuff.
Damn right.
Maybe some New York City Comic Con. Guys, stay tuned. More Poppin' Off.
Yeah. Woo!
It's Poppin' Off.
Joining with us for the first time ever is Zute. Not only is there like a difference between, all right, you're a gamer, and then you're a pro gamer. There's different levels of pro gamers.
People will say they're a pro gamer once they just start playing in tournaments. Almost anyone can join the online tournaments. And then you get the few that say, I'm a pro gamer now because I went to like a LAN tournament. The very top of the pro gaming level would be, it's your full-time job. There are people getting paid like 6-figure salaries a year to do gaming.
Watch live on the FNTSY YouTube stream. It's Poppin' Off.
Joining with us in studio is Renes from Marvel's show The Gifted, from NBC's show Brooklyn Nine-Nine, from AMC's The Preacher. You're in everything.
I try.
I want to walk around with him just because he's so much taller than me.
It will look strange.
We can skip.
Yeah.
It'll be funny.
We have to hold hands.
Like a really big smile. Like, yeah.
It'll happen.
Let's do it right now. After this, let's just go.
Yeah, let's just right
Go
after
through
this.
Times Square.
I'm waiting for the new plot to Twins.
Let's do it.
Oh! Watch live on the FNTSY YouTube stream.
For the drop. Neck deep.
Ooh.
Neck deep. Welcome to Poppin' Off.
Hey.
I am Danny Otto. Joining with me tonight, the one, the only Megatron.
Hi.
50 Shades of Greg, who's
on his
I
phone?
mean, if people would
Put
just
it
listen,
down.
if people would just listen to me when I give them fantasy football advice,
You
they
are
would
doing
win
a
all the
live
time.
By the way,
TV show. Put your phone down.
I've got to give fantasy football advice, or people get
No,
mad.
they can wait.
They get mad.
I am legitimately cursed with going 1-1, and it's always the opposite team.
You're playing 2 leagues?
Yes.
Yeah. You
Every
always win
single-
one and lose one?
Every single
Yeah.
week it's opposites.
That happens.
Every single week it's opposites.
Yeah,
It's not
yeah.
even like I can go, oh, I'm going on a streak on one and losing
You
on the
should
other.
text me during this show, and I'll help you out.
All right.
'Cause that's-
Don't do that.
That's what
I
I'm
just
doing
picked
the whole
up
all
time.
fired.
Fuller and Boyd.
Dude.
You guys are all fired.
Legitimately
Put
got
your
both
phone
of
down.
them.
But don't play Fuller this week.
I'm not.
Okay.
I'm playing Boyd.
That's a great idea.
I don't know.
Here we go.
And that concludes our
I'm
fantasy
just making sure
football
nobody
moment.
in the chat is
Done.
mad that you're talking about fantasy football right
No,
now.
with us.
I'm sure they don't hate
Our
it.
very special guest, Renes.
Dan's the
love
only
you
one
guys.
there who
I love
cares.
you guys.
What's up?
This
What's
is our
up?
boy.
Fantasy football
Speaking of people I
questions,
love,
I've never played. I don't know how to.
You could co-manage with me.
you to be in my
Well,
league.
then, we'll try it. Yeah.
There we go.
I will just go and kick someone out. Like, this is
No, he's gonna
Renes's team
co-manage
now.
with me. We got him.
Oh, okay. All right.
Good. It's good.
Good
You-
enough.
you help me now.
I'll go with that.
Anyway, so what I wanted to wait until this segment to talk about and to kind of slowly seg into dip our toe in New York Comic Con recap was your series, the official the Hulu original series Reprisal.
Oh, that one.
Yeah,
that one. Yes.
I mean, you got
We
so
haven't talked
many
about
of
it
them.
at all yet.
You got so many of them. But what you were telling me was Saturday of Comic Con, arguably the best day of Comic Con.
That was super fun.
The busiest day, the day that they have all the big panels. It premiered the pilot episode.
Yeah,
you were
they
telling me
streamed
that.
the
You were
pilot.
like,
Oh,
if you're
the
here,
pilot-
you have to go to the.
no.
I was like, I'm in Philly. I'm so sorry. I wanted to be there. I promise.
You know what?
Really.
And why
I
didn't
can't-
you
I'm done.
pass that on
Wow.
to me?
No.
Oh,
You were-
Megatron. That is a great call. Danimal,
What?
We need
you
to
could have
get better
passed
about
that
communication.
invitation on to me.
Yeah.
I could have made a point to go.
You could have hit up our guest early.
It's true.
You knew he was a guest already. I booked him on Thursday.
Yeah, but nobody told me that.
Well,
You know,
what?
I-
Planning by the producers. Tim?
Let's just throw.
Guys,
let's
this
just
is
throw
awkward.
Tim
I'm
under the
sorry.
bus.
Tim's in the doghouse
throw
today.
Tim
He
under the
hasn't.
bus.
He hasn't seen
I think
Back
Tim
to
might
the
have actually
Future.
left.
Oh.
And
Tim may have left already, so we can.
I hope so.
What's
Anyway,
your favorite
that's
Back to
awesome.
the Future?
Oh, great
that's-
question.
Okay, if we're
Maybe
talking about
two.
movies themselves, one. But
as like a
One, I agree.
standalone film.
yes,
Yeah.
I
if
agree
we're
with
if we're
one.
talking about stuff that I really liked from the movie, I'm talking about two because I
Yes.
love the hoverboard,
Right?
and I really want one, and I kind of want to get the movie prop and to hang it here because they have it. They have the Mattel one.
Haven't you been trying to get that?
Yes,
Yeah, that's
it's
right.
like 110
Jeez. How big, though?
So this is what you got to
regular
do.
scale,
Okay, all right. Well,
but it doesn't hover.
Put like
Oh,
$5
I
in a jar every week,
I don't
and
have $5 to
before.
put in a
It's like
jar.
cheaper than a real skateboard.
Listen,
like a real, like,
and
real.
after pretty soon you'll be able to go buy that skateboard,
Pretty,
hoverboard.
pretty soon you can
Get an Acorn account. Our new
Listen.
sponsor.
You know what? Acorn's fantastic. I love it. I love it. I've got.
It's real good.
Renes Rivera, sponsored by Acorn.
My
Sponsored by
hands
Acorn.
always,
Buy that
you know what?
glass.
I'm just gonna put that.
Just
Yeah,
get a
yeah,
coin
yeah.
jar, and then every time you cash it in, you it'll go towards. Eventually, that jar gets full of like all your random change. Turn it in. It's like $50. Put that
You know,
aside.
if Danos was here, he'd be like, "Hey, I looked it up already. I ordered it."
It's true. He is an impulse shopper. You know, it makes it
Yeah, but
really
he's
hard.
dying at home, isn't he?
He's in the
a little
chat. He
under.
doesn't seem like he's dying right
Is he
now.
in the chat?
Yes.
He has been in the chat. He said he's
case
trying
any-
to find gifted merch.
If,
Oh,
if anybody
nice,
was
nice.
wondering,
Of course
Dan
he is.
McDonald in the chat is the one and only Danos. So, in case
Yeah.
you're wondering,
And then John Rico says, "Boo fantasy football."
he does. He does.
Yep. And I said, "Yay, John!"
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Boo Christmas. How about boo fun?
Whoa,
Pete,
whoa,
Pete
whoa.
dropping the spoilers, saying that he's going to be on Thursday's episode ahead of time. We weren't going to announce
Weak.
that. Thanks, Pete.
Jeez,
Weak.
Pete.
Spoiler alert.
We still love
anyway.
Oh,
getting
Pete.
back to
Pete.
you.
Listen, whatever
Back
makes
to
you
my
happy,
Is that
whatever
Pete?
gives
LA
you
Pete?
joy.
LA Pete.
Life
Oh,
is
hey,
short.
Pete.
LA Pete will be here Thursday.
Oh, nice.
Realize he's not here.
Oh,
Oh,
sorry.
it's okay. We have Renes.
Dude.
Yeah, guys.
Hey, no offense.
No, and that's awesome. So,
But I mean,
whatever.
it's.
Okay, let's talk about something.
All right, here we go.
But I was leading into my question. So
Yeah.
so it premiered. The pilot premiered.
Yes.
Did you hear about how this went or
Briefly about like when I showed up and did something. You can't talk about it, but and I was like, oh wow, that's great. I wasn't able to make it, which sucked because I really wanted to see it. I haven't even seen the pilot yet, so there's people out there.
So do you know a lot about like spoilers, or is it more like you just know a bunch of stuff and you don't know what is spoilers and what is not spoilers?
I know some spoilers.
But you know that they're spoilers. For
Yes,
sure.
yes,
Okay.
yes, yeah.
Okay,
So I wasn't sure if you were just.
No, I get the script and
I
read
just
it all.
No, I was
know
gonna say, do
stuff
they
is
give you the whole
stuff. I
script, or they
Yeah.
just give you your scenes?
I know all my scripts.
Okay, so you've read
I
it.
know
at
everything.
least.
This is
There's
what
still a huge. There's still a huge element of the storytelling that's not. I mean, the paper is just the skeleton of it. But there's
You're a
such
skeleton.
a huge.
This is an alternate use for Rufalin.
Yes, I agree.
Because it's not just the
so
date rape drug
confused.
anymore. No, I mean,
Hey,
I'm going to give
so
you some
confused
Rufalin,
where
and then
you're
I'm
going with
going to
this.
ask him about
Okay.
all of this stuff. He's just
Okay.
going to tell me.
Ah.
Then I'm just going to give him a blankie on my couch. He's going to
Damn.
go to sleep.
He's
and
gonna
then
have a terrible hangover.
Yeah, but in the
Yeah.
morning I'm going to be like, I don't know what you're talking about, man.
Well,
Yeah.
now he's just gonna watch this
But I know
episode.
Not make roofie jokes. How about that?
Whoa, whoa. You know what?
Rufalin, it's just a drug.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ritalin too.
Yeah.
All right. Sure.
Advil.
Moving on.
You know.
Moving
I'm
on.
sorry, that's terrible.
So
I mean-
you went to Comic Con.
I did.
Should we
make
not talk
Saturday.
about meth?
I could. Whoa.
Well, Danos
No,
isn't
no. We're
here,
gonna
so
talk
we're
about
not going to. But
no, we can talk about meth. Meth is fine.
but so you did. You went to Comic Con.
I did.
By the way, guys, everybody out there, we're gonna do our big giant Comic Con recap Thursday, just because we didn't want to take away from.
We can talk
Renes's
about it
shine.
though. We want
I
to
guess we'll
about
talk
your-
about. I won't hype it up.
No,
as
I want
much.
to talk about your experience at Comic
Oh
Con.
yeah.
And then we'll talk about ours on Thursday. I didn't want to take away from you. I want to talk
Oh,
about
it's
how.
okay. All right, since we want to, do this, let's do it.
See where the wind blows us.
So you were the Thursday.
I was there
I
Thursday.
thought I don't know if you felt the same way, but Thursday this year, and I've gone. This was my third year, my third
okay.
Thursday at least. Going, and I thought it compared to basically Friday because there were parts where I could not walk.
Yeah, it was
anymore.
packed.
But
It was
like
packed.
even last year,
Every
Thursday
day was packed this year.
But
Even
even
Sunday was
Yeah.
insane.
Was it?
Even
Yeah.
last year, Thursday, you had a lot of space. Like, I mean, obviously it wasn't empty. It's New York City Comic Con. Like, it's not going to be
Yeah.
empty. But I remember last year, Thursday, going, I could walk over to Boost. They didn't sell out of stuff. Like,
Yeah, no, it was.
this year it was like, it felt like Friday or Saturday.
Yeah, it was packed. There was a lot of costumes. There were a lot of costumes. There was a lot of costumes. There was a
There
lot
sure
of
were.
costumes there. No,
So fun.
Yeah, it was a lot of walking that I was doing, and
Mhm.
Yes, it
I wasn't. You know, I'm not used to that anymore. You know, it's been a while. So like, I was there with my cousins, and my cousins just want to stop at every single.
Well, that's what Dan was
Like,
doing.
yeah, it's the
We
worst.
basically did that.
I love
Oh.
them to death.
We have a photo.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Ooh.
I was just told.
which
See
one?
it.
In
Some-
my,
an
you
image.
submitted it.
in my
Think of
drawing?
you.
Oh, that one. Oh yeah, that's the one and only Boss Logic.
Really?
Oh,
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
yeah. I finally got to meet him. Real good dude. Real good dude.
That's what booth was he at?
F44. I don't know why I remember that. That's really
Like
weird.
he was at, yeah, he was at Artist Alley. He had a
Yes,
booth
yeah,
down there. Yeah,
yeah.
I remember seeing that.
Wow.
Mhm.
I always see you like his stuff on Instagram, and
Oh,
I do
yeah,
too.
we're
I
like-
follow him. I like all of his stuff. It's always awesome.
We're like buddies on Instagram. That's why I went up there. I went up to see him, finally meet him.
That's so cool.
Yeah. Good dude.
So
So talented.
what other? Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. All the stuff that he makes, like the movie poster stuff that he, it's always so good.
Yeah, man. He's who he is. You know, he's Boss
Absolutely.
Logic.
Yeah.
That's
But
I might
so
not say his name like that.
what booths did you want to make sure that you hit? Like what did you hit? Like give
I
us-
don't know.
give us
I
your-
you know, there was nothing that I was like looking forward to. It was just like, hey, I want to try because I'd never been to a Comic Con. I didn't know who was going to be
This
there.
is your first one
Yeah,
ever.
It's your
yeah.
first Comic Con.
Ever.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah, so I'd never
No,
been.
it can be
to
kind of
Wow.
overwhelming, but it's
Yeah.
really fun.
It was very overwhelming. This was not my first one. It was very overwhelming.
It
It was a big one.
Yeah, I saw
Sure.
from a distance. I didn't talk to him. Johnny Yon Bosch played Adam Park, the Black Ranger in Mighty Morphin Power Rangers.
Yeah.
Oh,
I was
yeah.
like, oh my god, I love his
The
band
Pink Ranger
too.
was here too.
Yeah, Amy
Amy
Jo
Jo
Johnson.
Johnson.
She
She
had
was
a
downstairs
panel.
for a signing.
Yeah, she did signings and she had a panel.
I was so
That's her.
in love with her. I was
I
so
think-
in love
I was
with her.
personally a fan of the Yellow Ranger.
She unfortunately
But
passed
yeah.
away
Yeah, she's
on my
passed away.
birthday.
No.
On my birthday in 2001.
Really?
Yeah. And Michael Clark Duncan he died on my birthday. I'm just saying.
Jeez.
Your birthday is not a good day.
Pretty sure Hitler died on my birthday.
That's nice.
So you're like the opposite effect. Good things happen on your birthday.
Just look for April 30th.
So, but anyway, so like, what were your favorite parts? I guess. Because for me, at least, so I got to go Thursday and Friday, and I got to attend with Megatron and Danos and Megatron and me only on Friday. But,
Yeah.
But all three of us on Thursday, and for me at least, I am still getting like waves of, oh yeah, I remember that. That was cool. But like while I was there, just intaking it, I was super overstimulated.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't until I got home and I was like, oh, I really should have just got that.
Mhm.
Like,
Oh.
and just
Yeah.
waves of like, oh, I remember seeing that person, like
Mhm.
stuff like that. But like now that we're post Comic Con and stuff like that, what are some of the stuff like some of the things that were like your favorite parts, like coolest parts?
Okay, so I wouldn't say it was my favorite part. This never happens. I wouldn't say I was starstruck, but I saw Sergeant Slaughter and Scott Hall and Kevin Nash, and I was like, oh my god. I grew up. I had toys of all three of them. Like I had them. Like I used to play with them all the time. But then Kevin Nash and I made eye contact, and then he said something to Scott Hall, and they both looked at me, and I was like, "Do we have a problem? Did I get him mad? Like, what? I was just staring. I didn't mean to." And then, so that was cool, you know.
Maybe they recognized you from your work on stage and screen.
I'd like to think that, you know.
That's kind of cool. You were like starstruck by them, and they were looking at you and going, "Oh my god, is that Renes?"
So my nickname in high school was Big Sexy.
cute.
And so like Big Daddy Cool Diesel, Big Sexy Kevin Nash, you know.
There you
So I was like, man, I didn't say hi to them because I was trying to play it cool.
go. Yeah, you know, you just treat them like normal people.
Yeah,
You know.
I was like, hey, what are you doing? It's cool. I get
Oh, I know. It's always the debate.
Yeah.
Should I fangirl over this person and go over there and say hi, or just no, it's fine.
Johnny Rico in the chat said Renes popped his cherry con.
it. Yeah. Cherry Con.
Johnny Rico also went on to say he was in love with Topanga from Boy Meets World.
I really was. Oh, I was. Who said that?
Johnny Rico.
Was he in love or was I in love with Topanga? Because I was
He
in
said
love.
he was.
We both were. That was my baby too. Her and Amy Jo Johnson. That was.
Aw.
Yeah, and Catherine from VR Troopers. Do you remember that? No.
No.
It was like Power Rangers, but not as popular.
Oh, it was.
When was it
full
on?
on to Power Rangers.
Like same time, like early '90s. Oh well, yeah. Yeah.
I'm with you.
we got a
I'm with
commercial
you. It's
Yeah,
fine.
yeah.
We got a commercial break.
Oh.
Come back. We're gonna talk more Back to the Future stuff.
I hope so.
He's got all the tips and secrets. They're gonna listen to commercials.
So quiet.
Okay.
And we're gonna come back. But we've got hashtag trending story. We've got some cool stuff to talk about.
All right.
And then we'll get back more to you.
You do what, man. I'm here for the hell of it. I mean,
Do a
wait.
little bit of everything.
I'm here for you guys.
We're here for you guys. Stay tuned. More popping off right after this.
It's Poppin' Off.
For all the times that my dad gives me because I give Ashley,
I give you like once a month though. Like that's all I'm allowed to.
if real life was counted, then you would be winning a bajillion to nothing. She beats me.
I'm really
Off
sassy
air.
in real life.
Yeah.
What do you want? I always have something to say.
Yeah.
But I always make sure you feel good about yourself.
That's like how my dad used to yell at me.
Yeah. Like, did I hit you?
I'm gonna beat the out of you, but I'm gonna give you a toy after it's over.
I'm gonna give you a long hug.
Watch live on the FNTSY YouTube stream. It's Poppin' Off.
All we need next is Tinder to sponsor us, because we'll be like, shave your light a
do it,
candle
to get ready
and
for Tinder,
and
yeah.
get ready for that date.
We'll
Swipe
call it the
right.
Tinder
What is it?
package.
Is it swipe right? You know, shave your and light a candle. That's gonna be our slogan now from Poppin'
But there
Off.
should be a Tinder package. You get a Randall's candle, you get something from this manscaping website, and then you get Pete to help you with your Tinder profile.
We get paid while you get laid.
The tagline writes itself, people.
Watch live on the FNTSY YouTube stream.
First party. Yeah.
Hi.
I know that. I know. I
big
heard.
fan.
Yeah.
Welcome back into Poppin' Off. I am Danny Otto. Joining with me as always. Hashtag Megatron.
Yes, I am still Megan. Thanks.
Yeah. 50 Shades of Greg. You look like you have antlers. Like out of the corner of my eye, I thought you had antlers for a second.
I do. Ah, damn it. I meant to not talk. I was trying to go as long as I could without talking. That's what I was doing.
Really? That's why I was trying to engage you over
how long
here.
I could do it, and then I just.
Because I was like, why is he just staring into space, silent?
You lost
in
the
the
game.
corner?
Anyway, join
He's
us.
writing a song in his head.
Renes.
That's what I do. I'm
Renes
a boy.
Rivera.
Oh, hey, what's
So,
up?
Before we get into any hashtag trending,
Okay.
I asked you during the break, was there anything that you wanted to make sure that we touched on before we spiraled out of control into hashtag trending?
Search
Party
yes.
Season 3.
Search Party Season 3 and 4 will be on HBO Max in the beginning of next year. So keep an eye out for Season 3 of Search Party. I play a super cool person. I can't talk about it.
That's a great sales pitch.
I can't talk about it, but you're gonna like
We're
it.
in the world of social media now. Everything you do has NDAs attached to it.
Yeah,
It's crazy.
everything.
Like
Even
10
on-
years ago, you
yeah.
did a TV show and it didn't even occur to them to care about what
Yeah.
you said. They were just like, just don't share pictures from set, whatever. But they never did. Like when I was on Boardwalk Empire, there was never NDAs associated to any of it.
Well, nobody had
Because
a camera in
people
their
weren't-
pocket.
Yeah. I didn't
Nobody
have an
had these.
iPhone. I had an old
Right.
Palm Pre, It was just like, we didn't have these things at all. And it's so funny now. It's like it's attached to everything. Just
Yeah,
NDA.
Even auditioning. Like,
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I just sent.
I had a
an
couple
NDA and-
auditions where it was just like, you got to sign this NDA before you audition for it. What's going on?
I want to let you guys finish so bad, but hashtag #1 fan Martin did something really awesome.
What'd
in
he
the
do?
Chat.
What?
He changed his name to Marty McFly.
He did not.
That's Martin.
He did not.
That's Martin. That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Hi,
Well
Martin.
played.
It's
Hey,
definitely
Marty.
Martin.
Well
because he goes,
played.
He says,
Very
"Sorry, I'm late. Aloha population." That's Martin's greeting every week.
Uh-huh.
That's him.
Yep.
It's definitely him.
Hey, Martin.
Martin, thank
hey,
you so
Marty
much.
McFly.
That's incredible. I didn't want to interrupt you guys, but it
No,
was
you
like the
know,
best
it's
thing
funny. My brother named
Oh,
his
hey.
son.
Also, sorry, go on.
No, go for it.
No, it's related to you. Marty also totally says we should get you to play Rhino in the MCU.
See?
You know what?
That's what I'm saying.
See?
You know what?
That's
We've
what
been
I'm
saying
saying.
that for a
Go.
year.
We're going to start that
Spider-Man-
campaign now.
Dude, let's do it.
We've been saying that.
Let's do it.
Spider-Man is back in the MCU.
Yeah.
First good thing to happen.
Yeah.
Also,
And he's also in the Sony world. They're doing a Madam Web movie, which is
Right.
probably
Yeah,
going
yeah.
to introduce the multiverse.
Yep.
also, now 20th Century Fox is owned by Disney. Now it's easier. It's easier than ever. You can slip right into the MCU.
I mean, I'd like to
Saying.
think that I had an audition recently. I can't say for I don't know
You
what
signed
it-
an NDA.
I did sign an NDA. I did sign the NDA, and I'm not going to say what company it was for or anything.
Marvel.
I'm not going to say anything.
No, Danny did. It's fine.
But-
I'm saying it. You're not.
But they asked me what shows for both Marvel and DC have I been on. So
Got him.
Oh, interesting.
yeah.
Gifted.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, because we've talked
Preacher.
before where like you never
Preacher,
see the
okay.
same actors kind of in both universes, so it's weird to
But the DC universe, I'm kind of in.
Can I
keep
ask?
in both.
Can I ask what
Technically,
you think of this? So
X-Men
somebody
and-
just in the chat, it's Johnny Rico. He said, "What would you think about maybe possibly playing the Thing?"
Oh yeah, I thought about that too. But the
Wait,
thing is,
Thing?
yeah.
The
From
thing
Fantastic
is,
Four?
Yeah, Ben Grimm. I've been wanting to do. It's either the Thing or Rhino, but Rhino, I feel like
Rhino I like better.
I want to play the big bad guy.
That's
you
what I'm
know,
saying.
like
Yep.
Spider-Man. You know,
The
like
problem is, I knew you
I s-
personally, so I don't know if I can take it
No,
seriously.
no,
I'm
no,
like,
no.
He's
Dude,
really
no.
nice.
Danny makes a
wait till
really
you see Reprisal. I'm just saying.
Danny makes a really good point. You are an awesome dude in person, but I have to disagree with you. I think that he would make a better villain. I really do. I think he'd make a better Rhino than Thing.
Yeah.
Plus, I've never been a huge fan of that character, Thing.
Yeah.
Ben Grimm?
And if the
I
thing,
feel like it's kind of a little underdeveloped. Like, I've never really bought into that character.
Comic book, or are you talking about the movie?
Comic book.
Okay.
I mean, the movie. I would love to. If they mixed both CGI and like a costume like they did for the first version of the Thing, I would love to do that. But Rhino is what it's at.
Yeah. Or when they took a shit sandwich on the Hulk, made him like half human, half awesome.
Yeah, that's kind of like Grey Hulk, but just
No, it's not like Grey Hulk at
Sort
all.
of, right?
It's not. Grey Hulk is the most, dude. The Grey Hulk had to be in the comics. In the comics, Grey Hulk had to be taken down by every other Avenger combined. It was the whole story arc. Was that Grey Hulk got out of control, and Iron Man and Thor and Captain America and Black Widow and Hawkeye and everyone had to go stop him because he was destroying the entire city.
yeah, that's
You
what I
know,
said. Just like
That's
Grey Hulk.
exactly what you
Yeah,
said.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know, right now in the comics, Hulk is venomized.
I did not know
Oh,
that.
yeah.
I'm not up to date.
That's unstoppable.
Spoilers.
We saw the
No,
panel.
it's
that was
happening
talking
right
about-
now. Like
we
it's
saw the panel
happening right
that
now. That's already
they
been
were
out.
talking about
Yeah,
that.
the panel Danny and I went to was sort of the Marvel the Next Big Thing panel, and one of the writers on there writes for that comic, and that was the exclusive variant cover we got.
Love
was
it.
for an issue with
Right.
Oh, man.
venomized Hulk.
Hashtag
I like
trending.
it.
Hashtag trending.
I love that. Yes.
trending.
Yeah. Let's do it. Let's
That's
go.
that's why I'm here.
Sean, are you ready?
That's why I'm here.
Yeah.
Are you ready?
Yeah, sure.
Time for the Florida Man story of the night.
I love the Florida. What is that?
What's going on?
It's the Florida Man story.
None of us
Florida
know,
Man
Renes.
story.
None of us
You're
know
gonna
what's
love it.
going on.
You're gonna love it, RV.
Flow Rider.
Flow Rider, right?
And then it gets
Florida.
into like
We've been
demented.
doing New Jersey lately, but now it's
No, we go.
back to
we were
Florida.
doing different
Yeah,
states.
yeah.
We're like
We did
Eminem
Cali,
with
we
our
did-
wordplay.
What? What's going on?
except
here? I
nowhere
wanna know
near
what's-
that brilliance.
Florida Man story of the night.
Let's go.
All right.
You ready for this?
You ready, Renes?
Florida man was arrested for allegedly cutting a dozen electric scooters' brakes.
Look at him. Look at him doing it.
Oh, this is real.
This is
Oh, no,
real.
this
Well,
is
no,
real.
why does he
These
look
are real.
purple and like fuzzy?
Well, because this is from a security camera from somebody's house.
Yeah.
Okay,
It's the best footage I got.
I don't know.
I blame you.
Wow. I
Cutting
did
the
not go.
brakes?
I did not go down. Yeah.
What? What's wrong with
No,
him?
this is kind of evil. He did it to like
So-
200.
Those things
something
book
like that.
sometimes. I get on it and it's moving
Yeah.
like 17 miles per hour.
No, they go
I'm
like
400
20 to
pounds.
30 miles an hour.
Yeah, I'm well. You know,
This is like legit
not
bad.
with me.
This isn't like the normal kind
I
of
almost-
Florida headline where we
So,
can laugh at it
yeah,
because it's
here's the thing.
ridiculous and
It's-
weird. That's
I
just like
almost-
somebody being a dick.
I almost
Yeah,
went
that's
bad-
dangerous.
I almost went bad human, but I wanted to do Florida man stories.
Oh, yeah,
So that's
dude.
why it
No.
fit.
And there was a
Absolutely.
shortage on crazy Florida man stories.
Well,
Never.
I didn't want to dip into the best of vault. I wanted one that was more
Current.
Yeah.
current.
Did you hear what they said in this
So they've
story?
been legitimately kind of sane lately, is what you're saying, and this
So-
is just like bad guy.
Megatron, you're going to love this.
Oh.
In the story, the guy who writes the story is from Florida, and he says, like, just when we got away from the Florida man does stupid crap, now we got this guy. Like, this was a guy from, like, the Florida Herald or whatever. He was, like, a major, like, newspaper article writer, and he was like, just when we got away from people doing the Florida story, because we're all stupid, then this guy, we had, like, 3 months where nobody did anything stupid, and then this guy does this.
You know what this means, right?
What?
They've
Florida story,
become
then, right?
self-aware.
They've become self-aware. Man.
All right. So moving on.
Florida? No.
Here's another
Never.
mistake,
Never
and this is going to be
self-aware.
closer. This is going to be closer to us, which is scary.
Okay.
White Castle has decided it's going to start selling beer.
What?
See, this is
Terrible.
good.
That's
this
so
is smart.
dangerous.
No, this
I
is smart
agree.
because it's
Oh.
literally
Bad
the only way
idea.
you can actually
It is
eat
smart.
White Castle is if you're
Oh.
drunk.
Correct.
Yeah,
Because it's the worst.
Yep.
I usually get the $30, me and my buddy.
Crave
and,
case.
And then,
Yeah.
and then we
Now
get,
you can get a beer too.
Ooh,
You get 30,
man.
you get 30 beers and a Crave case.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh, and have just the worst night of your life.
Yeah.
No, sir, I had White Castle once in college, and it was the most
They have the
disgusting
impossible-
thing I have ever
they have the
had.
impossible
No,
patty,
it's
too.
legitimately the most
Okay,
disgusting
okay,
thing I've ever
hold
had.
on,
I took a
hold
bite and I
on.
spit it back out
No.
and refused to keep
At
eating.
what time did you eat this?
That's a good question. It's a great
It's
question.
only a late night food.
Yeah, you can only
No, it
eat
was late
after, like,
night,
2
and it was
a.m.
disgusting.
Ooh, you
Yeah, you
probably
were-
had like.
That shit's not real food.
You didn't drink enough.
Yeah.
That shit's not real food.
Nah.
It was college. Of course I drank enough. That shit's not real
Natty
food.
ice, natty
No,
light.
anybody
yeah,
who's like enjoying White Castle should feel legitimately
No one
shameful.
enjoys White
Not even a
Castle.
bear
Well,
can drink
You know
Bush.
why?
My family just opened up a White Castle
really?
in Jersey City.
I'm so sorry.
And no, I'm kidding. I just
No, I was laughing and then going, I'm so sorry, but I still stand by my opinion.
Yeah. And that's fair.
yeah, hey, you know what? I respect that.
Did you guys hear in the,
Listen.
like my favorite part of that article was that there are 3 locations in New York where Taco Bell does this.
Yeah, they have the
Already
cantina.
happening.
Oh yeah, there's
Taco
one
Bell
happening
cantinas.
on
Oh, yeah, Taco Bell Cantina.
Yeah.
They're sprouting up all over.
That's amazing.
there's one like on
Yeah.
29th Street or something, right?
There's one on 8th and like 30.
There's one on 30
that
on
one.
8th, just right around the corner. We can go there after the show.
We could go
I would
there
love
after the
that.
show. Although there
Let's
is a
go.
bar
Dangerous.
right there.
I would
Bean
love
and cheese
that.
Anyway,
burrito.
So before we get to bad humans, I did have one more.
Oh,
That's okay.
You were going to be the one who was.
yeah. You know what?
Sorry.
That's why my hands
It's
are locked
contagious.
together. That's
that
why.
happens.
That's why the fingers are locked.
Wow.
Don't worry, Danos, nothing of yours has gotten
Dana,
wet.
she
That
won't
was a
find
good
your
thing to
pops.
say. He's
Anyway,
probably at home like, oh my God, my.
moving on, while she scrambles to, you're just gonna have to
clean
leave
that
it
up
now.
in a
Yeah,
minute.
yeah.
We all do it. I've done it
Pizza
a million
Company
times.
finally adds tiny chairs to go along with the table found in pizza boxes.
Hilarious
I
and
saw that.
awesome.
Yeah,
Look
I
at that.
always- I
Hilarious and awesome. Who didn't think of this?
I don't know, but that's amazing.
That's amazing.
Right?
When I was a child, that's what I wanted. I
Right?
just wanted chairs for my pizza. That's it.
Right?
That's
Chairs
it.
on
I'm
pizza.
serious. I'm like, God, if I had.
Just a little
Yeah.
table.
Yeah.
That's
no
the kind of
chairs.
stuff that would make me want to always only order from that pizzeria.
Yeah.
Right?
If that came in my box.
I
I'd be like,
totally
you guys are
agree. It's
amazing.
the personality.
The pizza could be trash.
Yeah.
But I'm like, you know what? They try.
Yeah.
They try.
They care about
They
those
make me
little
laugh.
funny
At a time.
moments.
Bad
All right.
humans, Greg.
Here, we'll do it fast. Ready?
Yeah.
Stalking suspect leads police into a corn maze. This is a great story, you guys. So this guy was like,
You're never gonna catch me.
You broke up with me, and I hate that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a tracking device on her car. This is part of the story. This actually happened. He put a tracking device on her car. He followed her like he had it on his phone where like he knew where she was. He was following her. And the police were like, you can't do that anymore.
Yeah.
And he apparently gave him the FU and was like, no, I'm going to show up at her work and I'm going to show up at her house. So they finally tracked him down. He happened to be across the street from this corn maze. He runs into the corn maze and tries to lose him in the corn maze. This is just getting ridiculous. The cops, they line up, they do a sweep through the corn maze, and they can't find him.
Oh.
So they give up. They're like, okay, he got away. That's fine. As they're walking back, they see a chicken coop 20 yards from the corn maze. And one of the cops is just like, yeah, I don't know, just in case. They go, they kick in the door, and there he is. I love it. I think the whole thing is hilarious and awesome.
I kind of had hope for that guy. I was like, I hope he escaped, but then I realized he's a psycho. Like,
yeah.
The next story is funnier.
Yeah. The backstory's hilarious. Like, what a weirdo. Okay, here we go. A man takes LSD at Disneyland. And he eventually turns up.
Disneyland France.
Disneyland France.
Oh.
Well, LSD at Disneyland or Disney World or Disney France, whatever it is, like it seems a little risky.
Yeah,
like
that's terrible.
Now I have a friend who shall remain nameless, who hilariously used
Carla.
to do mushrooms and go to Disneyland.
Tim.
And
That
he
sounds great.
Yeah, but he was like, so I was nervous I was gonna like
FX.
see children's faces melting
Oh my
like all
God.
day. But the thing is what he says anyway. I've never done it, but he was like,
Terrell.
it heightens whatever emotional state you're in. If you're at Disneyland and you're just feeling pure joy, it's like the greatest experience in
Renes.
the world.
Yes, yes.
Just naming people.
I mean,
now.
that remains to be seen. Here's the thing.
Well, it heightens your current emotional experience, apparently, and
Yeah, but
Disney
this guy
is
turned up
the
naked.
happiest place in the
Oh,
world.
This guy
where?
turned
No,
up naked.
that's hilarious.
in Disneyland, France?
No,
Yeah.
well,
That's accepted.
it was 2
in
miles.
France.
It was 2 miles away. There was a random dude driving home at 1 a.m. and he saw this guy walking down the street naked. So he pulled up to him and he was like, "Hey, dude, can I help you out?" And the guy got in. He was like, "I don't know where I am. I don't know who I am. Like, I don't know what I'm doing." He eventually helped him figure out that the last place he was Disneyland France. So he took him back and found his wife and like handed him over. He's like, "Here's your husband."
Is it weird that I felt scared for the naked man when the car pulled over and was like,
It's not
"Can
weird.
I help you?"
No.
I was like, "Oh my god, that guy's sick. He's trying to help a naked guy."
No, because if
Like,
if you walk home later naked, I will pull over and be
Yeah.
like, "Can I help you?" Renes?
Hey, can I help you?
What's up? Can I help you?
Maybe you can help me. Yeah, that's what it becomes.
All right, guys, we're almost out of time.
No.
No.
We're gonna
Already?
take a commercial break. I know. Don't cry. Don't cry. We'll hang out. I promise. Anyway, guys, stay tuned. We got a little bit more.
I
We're
don't
come
want to
back.
keep doing this. What does this mean? Yeah.
We're gonna wrap up it. Nice little bow. We'll be right back. No doubt. Rock
Be
out a
right
little bit.
back.
It's Poppin' Off.
If you could go back to your childhood and stash away one toy, what would that one toy be?
Dreamcast. I grew up in the country sticks, and so like I didn't have cool internet access. So Dreamcast was supposed to be this high tech coming in, and then like you had like the little screen on it that you could play it. I would like to be able to actually get into that.
I loved the Dreamcast.
Didn't the PlayStation 2 kill the Dreamcast?
Every system killed the Dreamcast.
Watch live on the FNTSY YouTube stream. It's Poppin' Off.
You were looking for the drink with vodka, cranberry, and orange juice.
Yeah, then no one helped me out. No one didn't know in the population.
Yeah, everyone ignored you. on that one.
You didn't look good enough because I have an answer from Johnny Rico. He said it's a sea breeze.
Lassie.
Dude, that was like my favorite line from the movie when he was just like, "Have a vodka, cranberry, and oranges." I know it's a sea breeze. Don't make me say it. I'm watching with my nephew. He's like, "What's a sea breeze?" I was like, "Did you not just look at him?"
Watch live on the FNTSY YouTube stream.
Hey.
Yeah.
Oh, the band?
Oh, I'm making you a playlist.
Yeah, you need to send it to me.
You said you loved early pop punk.
I did, but I was like really into like
make him a
I was about to
mixtape.
say Always Sunny, but Taking Back Sunday and
Only if it's
My Chemical
unnatural.
Romance.
All right.
And,
I'll make you a mixtape.
yeah, do it. I'm down.
I'll make you a mixtape.
Oh, I love your guys' hand. That is,
Wow.
dude. That's an ongoing thing. I love
You have
the
to have
hand
the eye
slap.
contact.
I love
You have to.
it.
It's just
Welcome back into Poppin' Off.
I love it.
I am Danny Otto. Joining with me, hashtag Megatron.
Hi.
50 Shades Grey.
Can I just say something real quick?
Absolutely.
My buddy, my homie, my friend, one of the most important people to me in my life, Terrell Vinson, is back in town. I'm beside myself with joy.
Keep walking down the hallway. It was
And
weird.
here's the thing. I've met a new person. Her name is Runa.
Ooh.
I am a gigantic fan.
Whoa.
Shout out Runa.
All
Shout
right.
out my boy Terrell.
Okay.
That's it. Moving on.
Joining Joining with us,
Okay.
special guest Renes Rivera.
Hi.
So we don't have a lot of time.
Down.
I know, you didn't get
He's
that
really
kind of
sad.
shout-out.
We're almost
Mad 'cause
done.
We're almost done.
He's
You
like,
did that during
"Oh."
We're gonna go hang out
Bye.
after this. That's
I
fine.
know, but still.
But still.
Anywhere?
All right.
You should be
We're
a
going to
part
Taco Bell Cantino.
of-
Get-
You damn
get
right we
happy.
are.
Baja Blast? We'll get some Baja Blast with some alcohol.
I
in it.
can't wait to get one of those cheesy melted chalupas.
Everything?
No, my go-to
Cheesy
is
melted everything?
the cheesy bean and rice burrito. That's my go-to.
Remember the
get that a lot
spicy
in
chicken
college.
burrito?
No.
They don't do it anymore.
Do you remember the
Back in the
Do you
day.
remember the kids meal where it would come with cinnamon twists and,
Yeah.
and chips that you would dip into the nacho cheese? You used to have both of them.
No, because I was
I
like
used to
30
get
when
the
that
cinnamon
happened.
twist.
Oh,
and
the
then-
cinnamon twists.
And
Those were
dip
so
it
good.
in the nacho cheese like
How
a
did that
fat boy.
taste?
It was
Those cinnamon twists
it was
were
good.
great.
It was good.
Look,
It was good. It was sweet and salty,
I
crunchy
used
and
to be
creamy.
little heavy kid. Don't.
I was always.
I ate all, I
a
ate
heavy
all
kid.
that stuff. So don't.
I'm a heavy kid
You're
now.
all ready for late night eating.
Yeah, I really want to stay away from that because, it's my moneymaker.
Yeah.
I gotta.
I see it.
I'm kidding.
I can
eat.
see it.
I eat clearly.
Before we run out of time, is there anything you want to promote? Anything you want to make sure that people go to check out?
Just eat your vegetables.
I mean, he can. He's signed all the NDAs.
yeah.
Hey, come
It's
see
like
the stuff
HBO
that I'm in.
HBO Max. Check
HBO
out
Max.
season
Yeah, I
3.
found out today that Search Party season 3 and 4, a show that I did.
That's
one
fun.
episode.
There you go.
Of.
Also, the new Hulu series.
Yeah, Reprisal,
There we go.
December 6th. Every episode starts streaming December 6th on Hulu.
So binge
Reprisal.
it December 6th.
Yes, you have to.
That's
If
what
you
we're all
don't,
gonna
then
do.
I'll
Love
find
it.
you, and
Hug
it
you.
won't be
Yeah, that's
nice.
good timing because we'll have already binged Mandalorian by then.
Ah.
So
Yeah.
we'll be ready for something new.
Perfect.
Correct.
Yeah.
If you guys want to see violence and
Always.
yeah, there you go.
I mean, I love that. As long as it's not
And
happening to me or anyone
Make
else.
sure
Correct.
everybody in the population uses hashtag.
I was gonna say condoms. Uses condoms.
Well, that too. But
Yeah,
hashtag,
wrap it up twice.
Can I say that?
Wrap it up
Sorry.
twice.
You can
everyone.
absolutely say
Oh,
that.
all
it
right.
up
Use
twice.
condoms.
But I was gonna
Wow.
say Renes for Rhino.
Oh yes, please.
We gotta
yes.
keep using
Renes
that
for
hashtag.
Rhino.
Hashtag
Yes.
Renes
I
for
remember
Rhino.
the first time you were on,
Let's
we
do
all
it.
used it.
I
Everybody was using
appreciate it, and I'm gonna retweet it. You tag that. You tag me.
We're doing
I will retweet. I will like. I will share. I
Yeah.
will comment. I will follow.
So speaking of the MCU and just a little transition, the product of the night. I saw this actually. One of my bandmates actually tagged me in this. The official announcement of the Marvel MCU Infinity Saga box set.
Oh, yeah.
This
I
is
saw a
gonna
picture.
be $550.
What?
Yes.
What does it come with? What is it?
Yeah,
a lot
what's
of movies.
unique
It's
about
20
this?
Yeah.
23 movies Blu-ray.
Okay.
A ton of bonus discs also.
Like behind
All
the
right.
scenes and all
Yeah,
that.
behind the
Yeah.
scenes bloopers.
Which is all going to
that
end
extra
up
stuff.
online.
An
Correct.
exclusive
Very good point.
lithograph, which looks
Okay.
really cool.
Yeah.
A letter from Kevin Feige, which
Cool.
these are going to be very limited edition. So I maybe this is
Legit
really
signed?
actually signed on ink. I
Maybe.
don't know for sure.
Yeah,
cool.
they're
and
numbered.
and then a numbered limited edition signature set.
Okay. Are those actual signatures?
It's
Because then
like-
that justifies the cost.
I
because,
doubt it.
I mean, well,
No,
like I
yeah,
was saying,
that's a
like
Here's the
lot.
thing: it's $550 is out of my price range already.
Yeah,
So at
absolutely.
this point,
It's
like
a
I
lot
just
of
can't
stuff.
do it. But like, if that does not seem like a lot of money, then absolutely somebody buy this. 'Cause
Yeah.
it
Yeah.
seems
And-
awesome.
It'll be on Hulu.
Yeah,
on-
I
on
mean,
the
I've talked
Hulu, on
to-
eBay in like 10 years.
Yeah.
for, like,
Yeah.
and I've talked to
75 bucks.
Danos about it, and I don't think we're getting it, which is like he's like the target
Oh, I
market.
doubt that.
Well, here's
Danos
the
is
thing,
getting
though.
it.
Like, we have the collector's phase 1, which is
And
like the
phase 2.
suitcase that you open up, and it's
Yeah, he
got the
brought that
glowing
in.
Yeah, he brought that.
tesseract,
Oh, that's
and then it has
cool.
all the discs. And then we have the
Phase 2.
collector's phase 2,
Oh, so
which
you don't
is
need this
the
one.
box and the power stone and the orb, and
Oh.
you open it up, and the stone's in there. Like, that's what we're lending you for your Halloween costume,
Halloween
you know.
Star-Lord
But,
costume.
like, there isn't any kind of collector's artistic decoration item with this box. Like, it should have been that nano gauntlet that opens up and it's the thing. You know, then people would be like, and if they really wanted to do it, they should have done it with this gauntlet first, and then 6 months later release that gauntlet. And then the collectors would go crazy and need to buy them both.
That would have been cool.
You know what I mean? Like,
Smart.
it just seems like it's just a box with the movies in it. And I guess unless those letters in the signature lithograph are actual real signatures, then that's different.
We don't know yet.
But
I
Might
doubt
be.
it.
if it's
Yeah,
just
that's a lot.
reproduced, then that's $500. I don't know. We also have all the steel books of all the movies too. I'm like, do we need that?
$550. There's an extra 50 there.
Okay, sure.
Oh.
That's even
And
worse.
then shipping and handling, and then.
Oh no, this
Unless
is
you
me
buy
at
it
Best
at
Buy.
GameStop.
We're picking it up in person.
Oh, all right.
Best Buy is right by Dano's. It's one of his
You
favorite.
know. Yeah, it
haunts.
is. It's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's
We have
definitely
to go
getting
in every time.
Janos, get it. We'll have a watch party. We'll watch all of them.
Yeah.
We have all of them already. We don't need the $550
Janos,
box
you
to
need
watch them.
this. Janos,
True,
just
very
me.
true.
Just me.
We have them
He's
on
not
4K
here, just me.
Blu-ray.
Yes, just me.
Yes.
Anyway, Renes, thank you so
Totally
much. for joining us.
understand.
Just
you.
went by way too fast.
Renes, we
God,
love you, man.
If you are ever
not
in
a
town
joke.
again, please come and see
I
me.
will.
You're always welcome here.
Stop.
Thank you so much.
Stop.
We love you, dude. You know we do.
Guys, we're out of time. Thank you so much. We'll be back here Thursday night, 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific. Have a good night, everybody.
Sure will.
See you
Night.
next time.
Same thing with the fingers. It keeps happening. Hey.